And SZA, do you even know SZA?
The redhead chick. But why can't we just stick to just no dissing nobody, just play some good music
This
and
is
put
the
on a
drama.
show?
It's the
Justin
drama.
Timberlake show, Bruno Mars type of show. There's been
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another week of Raised on Sports. It kind of seems like we haven't recorded in a while because we've just been caught up with the new year and our lives have been super busy, but I'm glad that we're back on track and we're filming again. I'm Reagan, if you forgot, the daughter.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Jason, the dad.
And
Good to
we're so
see you, Ray.
excited. I know. Good to see you. How have you been? What's new?
Wow. A lot, but nothing, right? I don't. The basketball season ended. We unfortunately lost in the second round of playoffs the other night. So,
You have to tell them about the first game.
first game was an absolute thriller, buzzer beater. I have a nice video clip of it, something to remember. But yeah, great first round win, and then unfortunately came up a little short against a very, very good team in the second round. But nonetheless, we're good. It's the season's over. It's nice to kind of be back to just not doing a whole lot. So I can kind of catch up on some much needed rest and catch up on everything else. And yeah.
Nothing too special.
Nothing too special.
When does spring start for football?
They go about year round, but yeah, I'll probably get back out there in about May.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
What is
so
it? February? Oh, you got a while.
Yeah, I got some time.
I'll be home by then.
Rest and recover.
Yeah, good.
How about you?
I've been really good. It's February. I feel like this month is actually flying by, and it is a short month. I have tons of exams this week, kind of really getting into school just because it's the middle of the semester.
Yep.
And me and my roommates were talking about it this morning, how it's February 19th. We have 3 weeks till spring break, and then basically 3 weeks until the end of the semester.
Crazy.
So terrified because we were talking about how we're going to be seniors next year, and I couldn't talk about it. It was like, no, I don't want to be a senior. I don't want to graduate. I don't want to do this. I want to be in my little bubble of Clemson forever.
I know.
But no, it is flying by. But nonetheless, we're good. School is good. Nothing really too crazy. Valentine's Day was super fun. I got to work the UNC game for Clemson and basketball game. And I'm really working a lot this semester. So it's been really fun. A lot of filled with sports.
Good. As it should be.
I know, but we literally haven't recorded in a while. We haven't even talked about the Super Bowl, Dad.
I know. Super Bowl a couple weeks ago now. And congrats to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
Winning the Super Bowl this year in I guess from a fan perspective, a very uninteresting, entertaining game, but
boring.
Nonetheless, it was a Super Bowl and it was a championship and it was a win. So yeah,
well,
game wasn't too much. What's that?
Who are you rooting for going into it? You picked the Chiefs, didn't you?
I picked the Chiefs just to kind of see history happen. We have our Philadelphia connection a little bit, so I was kind of cheering for them to see something new. I think I was cheering for a good game, and well, I obviously didn't get that. So
yeah, it was so.
I was cheering for my Super Bowl squares numbers, which I didn't get that either. So I struck out.
So it was an uneventful Super Bowl. Did you go over to the Adams, do the normal tradition?
I did the parties. Yep.
Papa come.
The fun games. Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Good food. We had very, very good food.
What do you have? Rank them.
Oh, what did we have? We had tacos, like make your own tacos, like catered in tacos. So, but we had wings from Santora's, and we had a nice taco bar with nachos and lots of yummy desserts. Mom's desserts was absolutely delish.
Nice.
So yeah, we had very good food. So at least the food was good at the Super Bowl party.
That's good. I know me and my roommates, we went out to the bar to watch the game just because we thought it would be crowded. There was no one downtown. Like literally it was empty, which we were so confused. But a lot of our guy friends and a lot of the guys that watch the game were watching with their friends, like, at their houses.
The house,
And, like,
got it.
having watch parties at the house, which
Yeah.
we literally left after the first quarter, because my roommates were I wasn't even drinking that night, but my roommates were playing a drinking game of, like, they had a list of, like, random things that, like,
Oh,
they would
geez.
take a drink every time Taylor Swift was on the screen or,
Oh, geez.
Saquon Barkley made a run, like, literally crazy, like, just
Yeah, fun.
so but we literally left the bar after the first quarter, came home, watched it at home, which was nice just 'cause we got to be
Yeah.
in pajamas and
Yep.
made cookies,
Oh,
and
good.
it ended up being fun, but the game was definitely the least favorite part of the night just because it was boring.
But then I heard some of you, maybe younger generation, loved the halftime show.
It was so good. I
Oh,
know you didn't like okay, give me your perspective on it first.
miserable, hated it, boring, not
What do you
entertaining
mean?
at all. Didn't I knew one song, well, maybe 2 songs. The whole Samuel L. Jackson and Red, White, and Blue, I didn't get it. I didn't get what his stage was a PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
What happened to just good music
But
that we could
you
all
don't know
listen?
Kendrick Lamar.
That's probably you're right,
And
yeah.
also, do you know the beef between Drake and Kendrick?
I mean, I knew there is beef, but I don't know what it's about.
Listen to this. Okay, so Kendrick and Drake have, like, major beef, and Drake started it. Actually, fact check me, I don't
About
know.
what though?
Drake like, they're just rappers, they were just, like, don't like each other, basically just picking fights at each other, and they just I don't know if it was over something specific, but they just don't like each other. So
Yeah,
Drake made a diss track about Kendrick first, and then Kendrick, like, snapped back with "Not Like Us." You know that song? It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Probably
not
A
like that. Yeah,
minor."
that's the one I know.
Yeah. So that's all about Drake, and literally, like, that blew up, but Drake's diss track didn't blow up, and basically, like, long story short, like, he had a whole album and, like, he won a bunch of Grammys, and then he got to perform at the halftime show, and
Yep,
then Serena Williams was there
yep,
on the
an
halftime show
ex.
because Serena and Drake used to have, like, a
Yep, yep.
thing, dated something. So it was just
But why can't we just stick to just no dissing nobody, just play some good music
this
and
is
put
the
on a
drama.
show?
It's the
Justin
drama.
Timberlake show, Bruno Mars type of show. There's been some great halftime
You're really,
shows.
like, aging yourself right now. Do you know that?
Well, those were only a few years ago.
I know, but, like, Kendrick was oh, he was so good.
All right, all
I
right.
mean, after like, I didn't understand all, like, the underlying messages that apparently, like, was
Yeah,
going on until after, because I just like his music, and I just thought he was really entertaining, and the
yeah.
dancers were so good.
See, maybe that's it too. I just didn't I didn't like them either.
You don't like the dancers?
Not really.
W
No. I
why?
I didn't notice them because they weren't noticeable to me.
And SZA do you even know SZA?
The redhead chick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know SZA? Have you heard of her?
Yeah. I mean, I know
She
who she is, and she
she's
has
so good, I love her music. It's definitely just not your generation.
it definitely appealed to a different generation this year. So
Yeah, I thought it was so good. But who do you
bring
want for next year? Because you were
bring back
obviously
Prince. Oh wait, he's dead. Um,
What?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, he's dead too.
Oh my bad. I don't know. Something fun.
Clearly you want Bruno Mars.
I'll do Bruno again. That'd be
Bruno
awesome.
is, like, memed in, my generation.
All right,
Like, if
fine.
I said I liked Bruno Mars music, people would be like, "Bro, what?"
All right. We'll see. So Super Bowl's over. Congrats to the Eagles. Yeah, and now
Nothing
it's
much
on to
to
the
it.
offseason.
NFL's over. Now
NFL's over.
the
Yeah,
draft
we got a long time. Draft will be up next. Yep.
in a
Draft
couple
will be
weeks, right?
April, end of April.
Oh, the combine is
Yeah, combine will be coming up pretty
coming up.
soon, and then the draft, and then the schedule release in May, which will be good.
And then
So yeah, we'll take a little break. We got other sports though to talk about.
Yes, we do.
One of
What
my
is
favorites is on the horizon, March
next?
Madness, college basketball.
I don't know if you remember me saying this in a podcast before, but the one time I've ever seen my dad cry is when March Madness was canceled because of the 2020 COVID epidemic.
Very sad.
So, yeah, that was a sad day for you for sure. But March Madness is the best.
It's upon us. It's close. We've got about 3 weeks left of the regular season.
Yep.
And then we have post-season conference tournaments.
Yep.
And then selection Sunday, and about middle of March 18th, I believe, we will get the tourney underway in Dayton, Ohio.
So about a month. Are you excited?
Oh, so excited.
Who are your front runners right now?
I think Auburn, who's number one team in the nation, definitely is very impressive. They had a big game this last weekend against Alabama, number 1 versus number 2. Auburn, Alabama. How crazy is that?
It was a great game. I was watching it.
Great game. SEC battle. SEC is so tough in basketball this year. They might break the record for most teams getting in the tournament.
You think?
Maybe, yeah.
Wait, who else?
Florida is up there. Yeah. So there's some really good ones. Yeah, how can you not love Auburn right now? Jabbar Broom, player candidate of the year. Duke, I think, will also be highly talked about. I don't know if I'm gonna jump on that wagon when it comes March Madness time, but they will be up there. They'll probably be in the lead for a 1 seed.
Yep. And, we beat them, so
Clemson pulled off a huge win against them, and then turned around and beat North Carolina, which actually I thought was more impressive, just because it was 2 days later after the emotional high of Duke.
And they beat them by like 25 or something. It was a big win. It wasn't even close.
So ACC tournament's going to be very exciting.
Yes, I'm excited. Yep. I was going to say, this is the first season since like 1960 something that Clemson has beaten Kentucky, Duke, and UNC all in the same season.
Same year. I saw that too.
I think it's good. It's going to be a good season for us. Well,
Kentucky also in the SEC. There's another team that's going to be.
They're great. Yeah, I just saw the ACC tournament was released or announced in Charlotte. So that'll be a good indicator of how. Because Clemson will make it to March Madness for sure. Yes. An indicator of how we will do. Because the ACC is good for basketball too. Don't count us out.
It's all about seeding now, right? I mean, once some of those teams like a Clemson, they know they're going to kind of be in. So now it's just about placing yourself in the right seed and giving yourself a true shot at winning some games. So
wait, explain it to me. How does the seeding work? Because I don't.
So the conference winners, every conference winner gets an automatic bid to the tournament. Mm-hmm. And then everybody after that is called an AQ, an automatic qualifier. Mm-hmm. And then the committee seeds them. It's all done by a committee. And they will rank and seed them accordingly.
So like they could win the ACC championship, the conference championship, and not be a 1 seed.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
But winning the ACC championship would definitely boost their seeding.
Good.
I think the last I saw them projected as around a 6 seed right now.
That's not bad. And the high seed, like a 1 seed, will play a
32.
32. Okay. So yeah.
No, I'm sorry, 16. A 16. Yeah. 1 plays 16.
And then what is?
And their little brackets. So it's 4 brackets of 16.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm excited. It's got to be a lot of basketball. Remember that one year where I predicted, was it 15 out of the 16 games correctly in the first day?
On the first day, yeah.
That was a great day, and then just went downhill from there. But,
we'll get the brackets revealed here. We'll get it all talked about in the next few weeks. But, should be fun.
Totally. Another big thing that happened in basketball was the NBA All-Star Game.
Yeah,
that was interesting because they kind of changed it up this year.
They did. They tried a new format this year. Got rid of a single game and made 4 teams. Mm-hmm. And then the Rising Stars, which was all the young kids.
Yep.
The Europeans, which was all the international players. The OGs. Shaq had a team called the OGs, all the original guys. And then what was the other team?
What I said, Team Chuck?
Yeah, what was his team?
I don't.
No, Charles was international. I think he was the international team. Well, anyway, maybe kind of like not the real rookies, but like that next phase of play.
Okay.
Anyways, they played. They each played a game. against each other with a game to 40, no time on the clock. First team to 40 wins. So that way it kind of made it competitive. And the OGs played the Europeans in the championship.
And the winner was?
The OGs beat them.
Yep. Well, duh.
Steph
They're
Curry.
the best. Who was on all the OG team?
Steph Curry, Kevin Durant.
The OGs.
LeBron was on it, but he didn't play because he was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. There's still a lot of feedback. They're just trying to make it more obviously entertaining for the fan, but also make it somewhat competitive. Make it like a game, because the All-Star game before was it was kind of embarrassing, a mock to the NBA. So
yeah, I agree. There's been a lot of talk about it and like how they're going to change the format for next year. And I saw this huge thing about how the NBA wants to mimic the NHL and how they do things, and like how they kind of create their fan base and talk about them, which I think is really interesting. But another thing that I just have to throw out there, did you watch the celebrity basketball game?
Parts of it, some of it.
Did you see Noah Khan?
No. Yeah, I know who it is. What'd he do?
He was so good.
Oh.
But, like, you just have to, I don't know, you just have to watch these videos. Him, like, shooting, he looks like a little fairy. It looks like he's, like, so, like, timid, but it's, like, Noah Khan. He's, like, this big guy with a beard, and he made the shot every single time, which was, it was just, like, it was really funny, and it's all over my TikTok feed right now, so I just, like, had to put it in there.
Good.
And then there was, like, this one girl, I forget who it was, who was so bad, like, literally so bad.
A celebrity?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
I don't remember who it was. But anyway, what else?
The All-Star, speaking of that, they did a different NHL All-Star.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see
yes.
that?
I've been so into it just because, you know, my newfound love for hockey. I've just been really interested on getting to know everything to do with hockey. And so they had this 4-team kind of face-off, they called it, against Canada, Finland, Sweden, and the USA. And then USA and Canada ended up making it to the finals or whatever, and they're on Game 7 for tomorrow. Is the championship, or the 20th of February. So I'm really interested about that. But also they're creating a documentary. I don't know if you saw this.
Oh, no.
On this 4-team face-off, just because it's new. And actually it's a 2-part documentary. The first part comes out tonight. So I'm very interested to watch that and like how it's all set up and like how the players and just kind of the games. Cool. So yeah, I love that.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. I mean, I know a lot of the political realm world of talk got into this. And now definitely USA versus Canada with all those political talks back and forth, and how they started the last game with the 3 fights in the first 9 seconds of the game. So it'll be real interesting to see what plays out, what transpires tomorrow in the championship.
Yeah, because they're both like, I was reading all these articles, they're both like fighting for it. And I think I saw this thing, it was like USA and Canada haven't played before this, like really have like gone at it. And so there's definitely that built up tension because they are very, very good at hockey, both countries. So it'll be interesting to see how many fights break out. And I think that's what people love about hockey, is just there's more entertainment than the actual game because there's always that fist fights that come out of it.
Something on the side brewing. So
no, for sure.
No, but it should be good. Good.
Well, I'm excited for that game tomorrow and the documentary. But another thing that's popping off that you have to explain to me because I don't understand is the indoor golf situation.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Please explain.
I'll explain it to the best that I know of, because I'm still a little unsure of everything about it. But it is it's an actual league, and it has an initial like indoor golf league or something like that.
Okay.
It comprised of about 6 cities, I believe, 6, maybe 8. I think it's 6 cities. I don't know how they came up with the cities, and maybe it's these players' hometown. Because there's a team from LA, a team from Florida, a team from Boston, and so on and so on. So it is an arena that Tiger Woods helped build in Florida for an indoor golf. So it's all done on a simulator, and it is like a 3-team, maybe it's 4-team format where they play 15 holes on this golf simulator. And, so it's team A against team B, and they go out on the first hole, and they, either one team wins it or they tie it, and it's a carryover to the next hole. But it's gotten a lot of talk. It's a lot of hype right now.
Is Tiger Woods playing?
Tiger Woods plays for the Florida team. Yep.
Okay.
And they mic up the players, which is great because you get to hear them talking to each other, and they talk smack. They throw bets to each other. Hey, $100 closest to the pin, me and you, and I'm totally on the side. So it's just fun. It's entertaining. It's obviously the best golfers in the world. And I
wonder how accurate the simulator is.
It's
got to be,
the
right?
Technology wise, what they have on there is spot on. Yeah. And they have a green. So then like you hit your shot into the screen and the ball will track it, and it has it landing on the green. And then they have an actual green that they can change the undulation, the hills of it.
Yeah.
It's all hydraulic based. So they'll put a red dot on the green, and that's where the ball should go. So the golfer would go up and he puts his ball on where he landed on the green, and then they actually putt it out on the green. So yeah, it's you got to check it out. It's pretty cool. It's usually on Mondays and Tuesdays, beginning of the week, because all these guys go to their tournaments. It's televised. ESPN has the rights, so they broadcast it.
What? Yeah. This is a new sport. Like
there's music played. They play music like constantly. There's the one of the best features is there's a shot clock. So they have whatever it is, 20 seconds to get their shot off. So, there's not a lot of sitting around waiting in a normal golf match that you would watch. So, and fans, they have an arena with fans.
I'm just like imagining like Top Golf, but like I know it doesn't look like that at all.
You're hitting into a screen rather than out. You're actually hitting the ball, but it's into a giant screen.
And it is competitive.
Oh, extremely. They are.
I'm just like thinking about like a bunch of guys like playing golf, and
they're kind of having fun with it, but they want to win for sure. They want to win.
Did you ever see? I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast. It was kind of a while ago. Scotty Scheffler doing the hit over his house.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh, Bryson, duh.
Yeah.
And he finally made it on like day 15.
Became kind of viral. Because then he challenged people, and just amateurs were doing it at their houses, and it was pretty cool.
I mean, someone's gonna break a window.
I know, right? I would.
But is he playing?
No, he's not in it.
Okay.
He's not in it.
So it's small still.
It's small, yeah. Like I said, about six cities with about maybe 3 or 4 players per city.
So it's very small.
Yeah.
We'll just see how it expands. It's kind of like pickleball is now huge.
It's different. Yeah.
Yeah. It is something different, kind of to add to the realm of sports, and the fact that Tiger Woods started it,
he spearheaded it. He's the one who reached out to all these players, said, "Hey, would you like to do this and be a part of this?" And they're all, the ones that are there jumping on board. So yeah, it's been fun.
I mean, that's great. If he started it, I mean, it's got to be good, and he has an idea. So, well, that's fun.
So yeah,
sports going on.
It's kind of right covers the sports realm right there.
I know this is good for us, Dad. We need to expand our sports knowledge, and this is good. And that March Madness is starting up, so we'll have a lot to talk about in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully we can get a guest on pretty soon.
Yes, I'm working on it. We're working on it. Fingers crossed. We'll see you.
And he's kind of cool.
I think so.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
All right. But that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Reagan, the daughter.
I'm Jason.
This is Raised on Sports. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thanks.